Hello guys from British Airways Club World on their flagship Airbus A380. I'm here with what is a slightly sloppily presented meal, but as you can see there are some great things about flying the A380 over many other aircraft. So I'm excited to see what this flight is like today. I have a cold, so I'm super happy I upgraded. I spent just 25,000 Avios, which I transferred from American Express, plus some taxes per person to upgrade, and yeah, it should be an interesting flight in what is probably the most controversial business class in the skies. So keep on watching if you want to find out what it's like. So guys, welcome aboard British Airways A380 Club World. So we're starting with a pre-departure beverage. We have the choice between orange juice, water, and champagne. So not quite as good as it could have been. I like when they let you drink whatever you want, but still fine. They're served in real glasses at least. Then the perk of the A380 Club World is that all along the side here we have storage compartments, and we have the windows with a great view downstairs. As in my previous review of Club World, this seat is backward facing and still has a good amount of privacy, I think. So the entertainment system just folds out like this. Touch the screen. Okay, let's hope that's working better later on. Then over here we have our seat controls and our privacy partition. And then here we have the remote control, some other random ports, including a USB port and the headphone jack. And down here we also have some more storage, which becomes a little obsolete when we're on the A380, but that's really all we have in their other configurations. Just as before, the tray table moves a lot, which is great. I'm sick today, guys. This is so I'm really happy to be in business. Then we have the headphones, which look decent actually, and we have the blanket, which looks quite similar to the one you get on Oman Air. So it's not too cozy, but it should still do quite well when we want to sleep later on. maximum engine strength, and the A380 just is so silent, you can barely hear it. So, Amenity kit unboxing time. Alright, so let's have a look at the Amenity kit, which is very unluxurious for business class. It comes in a little pouch like this. Reminds me a little bit of SAS Premium Economy, but the bag is a bit nicer here, I guess. So we start with some discount codes for LMS Spa. Then we have some socks, which I'm going to put on straight away. What else? Toothbrush with a tiny little toothpaste. Some different body cream, facial cream, I think. British Airways branded pen, an eye mask, and earplugs. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. Lip balm. Alright. So the meal service starts with some tea, some nuts, and some entertainment. This very disappointing looking starter. It's just a few grilled vegetables, a plastic pot with some sort of dressing, some bread, and this little salad. There's at least some potato and sunflower seeds in there. And we have some olive oil, butter, soy milk, and orange juice. This is a vegetarian pre-ordered meal, just so you guys know. So the main course is served, and I cannot believe they would allow the crew to serve something that's this messy. That's quite ridiculous. But then again, the food smells good. We have some rice with cashew nuts and some sort of curry Indian vegetable mix and some tea. So here's a quote-unquote dessert. Again, quite disappointing, unfortunately. A decent looking fruit plate. After waking up, we were first served a second vegetarian meal, this time a salad and fruit that were pretty much identical to what we got before on the first meal. The main course of this meal had not been loaded onto the flight, so they actually forgot to serve our food, and instead we got a leftover salad from earlier, which just contained a few grilled vegetables and is completely unacceptable for business class. I also tested out the aisle seat, which is super exposed, and there's basically no privacy if you're sitting there.
Screens in our Club World cabin will return to their original position waiting for landing. This is a normal procedure on this aircraft. Thank you.
So, some concluding thoughts on my British Airways Club World flight. Well, overall, I can't say I was too happy with it. Especially the food was just an embarrassment. It was probably the worst business class catering I've ever had, and in hindsight, I'm wondering how on earth British Airways could get away with serving this. I mean, even in economy class, serving a meal that sloppily is just unacceptable. Also, I must say that the crew were just decent on this flight, probably better than what you get on an American airline, so I'll put my odds there, but they weren't so fantastic overall. But talking about the seat, if you can get a window seat, especially on the upper deck of the A380, I actually don't think it's that bad. I slept super well for at least 6-7 hours of this flight. I had deep sleep, and the level of privacy you get in the seat combined with the level of storage is quite impressive, to be honest, and I'd take this over some other business class configurations any day. That's not to say all seats are created equal. If you're sitting in the aisle or anywhere else in the cabin, you'll probably want to choose another airline. Overall, I wouldn't discourage you from flying British Airways, but there are many competitors that offer better products. This flight for business class was incredibly lackluster, and I can't believe that British Airways get away with this experience in 2017, and I know many bloggers give them. I hope you all enjoyed this review and found it helpful. I overall enjoyed my flight, although it was completely lackluster in a way and totally does not live up to the experience you expect when flying business class. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment below what you think. Do you agree? How have your experiences been in British Airways business? And of course, subscribe for many more videos like this and my upcoming Economy Week comparison of 3 US airlines. Until I see you all next time, fly safe.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Cheerio. Bye-bye now. Thanks very much.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for your service.
It was a pleasure. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye. Thank you.